Terrorists continue to stalk and kill minorities in Jammu and Kashmir. So after the murder of a Kashmiri Pandit chemist and a migrant street cart vendor, Srinagar witnessed the blood-curdling execution of a school principal and a teacher. It's clear that this death squad of radical terrorists is out to kill and silence minorities in the Kashmir Valley.
They've lost their family, their friends, their colleagues to terror. Terrorists targeted teachers in the heart of Srinagar again on Thursday morning, shooting dead 2 teachers right outside their school. The principal of the school, Satinder Kaur, as well as a teacher in the school, Deepak Chand, gunned down in broad daylight by terrorists.
हमारी टी ब्रेक थे, हम चाय पी रहे थे इस कमरे में, तो ये बाहर बैठे थे, हमने थोड़ा शोर सुना, और फिर जब हमने फायर सुने तो मतलब हमने गन शॉट सुने, तो हम थोड़ा शॉक हो गए कि हमने खिड़की से देखा तो यहाँ पे मतलब शोर सा थोड़ा यहाँ पर। फिर हम जब बाहर निकले, फिर लोकल्स भी आए, लोकल्स जब यहाँ आए तो लोकल्स के बाद फिर हमने मतलब देखा कि हम मतलब बाहर भी नहीं निकल पाए उस टाइम, तो बाहर निकले तो वहाँ पे मैडम और दीपक सर टीचर एक हमारा वो गिरा हुआ था वहाँ पे।
Their families in a state of shock.
सुबह 11 बजे बात हुई थी, बस थोड़ी सी बात हुई, उन्होंने व्रत रखा हुआ तो वो गाड़ी में बैठे थे, बस उसके बाद कोई बात नहीं की मैंने, थोड़ी सी बात हुई उनसे, बस वो स्कूल में ही बैठे थे गाड़ी में बस।
5 civilians have been gunned down by terrorists in the last 3 days in Srinagar, as terrorists have continued to target unarmed, innocent civilians in the city, and a chilling trend to target minorities.
इस दहशतगर्दी, दरिंदगी और वहशत में जो लोग मुलव्वस हैं, जो इंसानियत को निशाना बना रहे हैं, मुझे लगता है कि इनको जल्दी ही बेनकाब करने में पुलिस कामयाब होगी।
Just 2 days ago, a popular Kashmiri Pandit was gunned down right outside his pharmacy in downtown Srinagar. Makhanlal Bindru, 68 years old, a well-known pharmacy owner in the city. One of the few in his community who did not flee Kashmir after militancy and terrorism began in the valley. Assassinated by terrorists on Tuesday. A family that bravely chose to live under the shadow of incessant threat, now paying the ultimate price.
He was a gem of a human being and his spirit. उनको शरीर को मार सकते हो, जो बंदा जिसने ये किया है, मैं उसके ऑन फेस उसे ये बोलती हूँ कि बेटा आपकी ये जो भी हो, मैं तो आपको बेटा ही बोलूँगी, क्योंकि आपकी बुद्धि जो है ना बहुत छोटी है। ये करने से आपने अल्लाह को पाया नहीं, आपने जहन्नम का दरवाज़ा अपने लिए खोल दिया, क्योंकि आपने किसी नेक फरिश्ते इंसान को मारा है, जिसके बीवी बच्चे पोते पोतियाँ सब रो रहे हैं, सब दुखी हैं, तो वो तो आपने अपने लिए जहन्नम का दरवाज़ा खोल दिया।
Terrorists have now resorted to the most cowardly act of targeting unarmed, innocent civilians and religious minorities in the state. And the intent is clear: to spread communal disharmony by targeting the minorities. With Ashraf Wani in Srinagar, Sunil G. Bhatt in Jammu and Kamaljeet Sandhu in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
The question is, are these killings designed to send out a very clear communal signal, a message to Kashmiri Hindus, to Sikhs, either don't come back or leave? Is this a message that's going out through Pakistan-backed terrorists, whether it's Lashkar-e-Taiba or its front, the resistance force, but is this a message from Pakistan's ISI?
Tears and disbelief in Srinagar. Hours after armed terrorists killed the principal and a teacher of the government boys senior secondary school Idgah Maidan in Srinagar, neither friends nor family can believe terrorists walked into the school, singled out the teachers and killed them. The Pakistan-backed Lashkar-e-Taiba's front organization, the Resistance Force or TRF, issued a statement claiming responsibility for the cold-blooded terror executions. The terrorists claimed the principal and teacher had forced students and parents to celebrate August 15th, Independence Day at school, and the killing was to send a message to all teachers to resist celebrating national events. Dilbag Singh, the Director General of the Jammu and Kashmir Police, has claimed the police had clues about the perpetrators of the recent targeted killings of civilians in Kashmir.
हम लोग पहले जो केसेस हुए हैं उनके ऊपर वर्क कर रहे हैं और श्रीनगर पुलिस काफी क्लू उसमें हासिल कर चुकी है। मुझे लगता है कि इनको जल्दी बेनकाब करने में पुलिस कामयाब होगी।
The J&K police is not only seeing a pattern in the killings of civilians in the valley, but also the sinister message that the Pakistan-sponsored military jihad establishment is trying to send out.
पार में जो एजेंसीज हैं पाकिस्तान में बैठी उनके इशारों पर इस तरह की नकलो हरकत, इस तरह की साजिशें अंजाम दे रहे हैं। मुझे उम्मीद है कि हमारे लोग कश्मीर में रहने वाले इस साजिश को नाकाम करेंगे।
The recent recoveries of pistols and hand grenades along the line of control in J&K also indicate a shift in the pattern of terror attacks. Pakistan is pushing in more pistols, revolvers and grenades into the valley, aimed for larger hit-and-run strikes where the weapon can be effectively concealed. In 2021 so far, 25 civilians have been killed in Jammu and Kashmir. That's 10 in Srinagar, 4 in Anantnag, 4 in Pulwama, 3 in Kulgam, 2 in Baramulla and 1 in Budgam. Police say the aim of the terrorists is to destroy communal harmony in the Union Territory.
एक दहशत का माहौल पैदा करने के निशाने से इस तरह की कार्रवाई जो है और रंग देने के लिए ऐसी किलिंग्स को, ताकि आपसी भाईचारा जो जहां पर कश्मीर में आपस में लोगों का है उसको नुकसान पहुंचे, उसको ठेस पहुंचे, उस तरह के इरादे से जहां पर हो रहा है।
The resistance force also claimed responsibility for the killing of Makhan Lal Bindru, a prominent Kashmiri Pandit in Srinagar, claiming he was working for the RSS and hiring non-locals at his popular pharmacy in downtown Srinagar. The Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the killing of Virender Paswan, a street cart Pani Puri vendor who hailed from Bhagalpur in Bihar. The sudden spate of targeted killings of innocent civilians has jolted the valley all over again. With Ashraf Wani in Srinagar, Bureau Report, India Today.
Junaid Azim Mattu, the mayor of Srinagar. Junaid Mattu, is history repeating itself in Kashmir, sir? 1990 Kashmiri Pandits were targeted by terrorists, by radical elements. Is the same thing happening all over again, sir?
I hope not, and I am pretty sure that that will not be allowed at any cost, both at a social level, at a political level, and at a law and order level. The intention and the intent of terrorists has always been the same. There are periods when they don't succeed in their evil designs, and then there are unfortunate events and tragedies like we've seen in the past 2 days when they do. But their intentions have never changed. There has never been a change of heart or a change of mindset. They believe in fragmenting our society. They are against diversity. They are against enlightenment. They are against peace. They are against the prospects of peace. And terrorism has no genesis. Terrorism is terrorism.
Junaid Mattu,
there is no political nuance in terrorism.
Okay, you met the government senior secondary school principal Supinder Kaur's family this afternoon. You met and interacted with Sikh community leaders and members. What did they tell you, sir?
Oh, I was heartbroken. They were heartbroken. I am, fortunate enough to have very close ties with the community, and they've always stood by me. I felt very heartbroken. I broke down when I went there. I knew the father of Supinder, her husband, her father-in-law, and it was extremely heartbreaking. What can you tell somebody for such an inconsolable tragedy, apart from the fact that we will stand by you till our last breath? We will stand as a shield in front of you, and that we will never shy away from calling these elements what they are, terrorists and barbarians. And I made an appeal to the journalistic and media fraternity in Kashmir too, that this unknown gunman, this terminology of militants, this needs to stop. If somebody kills an innocent, executes an innocent like the way they have, they are terrorists, they are barbarians, they are not human beings. I hope that as a society, as the political class, as leaders, we rise up to the occasion and we send a very strong, resounding message to both the actors in Kashmir and their handlers across the border, that we will not allow you to intimidate, harass, hurt and hound our minorities. They are a part and parcel of our society, and we will stand forthright and very strong against all such evil designs. And that is what I tried to tell them.
Those are very brave words, and brave of you to even say so.
To talk about these things.
Junaid Mattu, but would that not make even you a target because of the 25 plus killings that have taken place this year of unarmed civilians? 20 were Kashmiri Muslims, 5 to 6 have been Kashmiri Hindus and Sikhs. But who's responsible, sir? Who's pulling the strings? Who's pulling the trigger? What's the wider strategy of these elements, of these terrorists?
Gaurav, now that you asked, people like me, I live under a constant threat to my life. And if you talk about security measures, even now, there are only 2 political families who are adequately protected in Jammu and Kashmir, and those are the Abdullahs and the Muftis. They continue to have maximum security. And surprisingly, even then, they can't fathom the courage to call, gather the courage to call a spade a spade. But you live once, you die once. You have to live with the courage of your conviction. नहीं तो politics में रहने का फायदा क्या है? Leadership demands that you stand up, be counted at junctures like these, and call a spade a spade. Don't look for political expedience in issues like this, in tragedies like this. If you can't lead in situations like this, despite the threats to your life, then we shouldn't aspire for roles of leadership. So, we live under a threat. The 2 families are very protected.
So, what would you expect of Mehbooba Mufti Sahiba? What would you expect? What would you expect of Omar Abdullah and other established political leaders in Jammu and Kashmir?
Well, I don't expect much from them, to be very honest. I did expect that when Mehbooba ji visited the family of Makhan Lal Bindru today, there would be no political posturing. It would just be an unequivocal condemnation. There would be no talk of the need for a political solution or talks with Pakistan, but that is too much to ask when it comes about that lady. It's too much of a tall ask to expect that. किसी का घर बर्बाद हो गया है, family is mourning, कम से कम वहाँ पे जाके सियासी बयान तो हम ना दें. वो ठीक है, you can't expect the unexpected. But as a whole, as a political class, as the mainstream, as a society, we have to be unequivocal. There are no ifs and buts. This is terrorism. Don't go into the root causes of turmoil when an innocent is killed. Call a terrorist and say that that's it, that's where it stops. You're a terrorist, you're an intolerant human being. आपने कत्ले ना हक किया है, आपको इंसान कहलाने का कोई हक नहीं है. और जब तक जितनी हमारी ताकत और कुव्वत है माशरती तौर पे, we will not allow you to succeed. We will stand against your evilness and we'll stand against your barbarism. And I hope all mainstream leaders say that. एक फिर बाद में दिन आएगा जब आप अपनी सियासी बयान दें about the larger geopolitics and about dialogue. This is not the time for that. This is a time to call a terrorist and stand up to them.
Is it also time, and in your appreciation, जो 1990 में हुआ, the way Kashmiri Pandits were targeted, Hindus were targeted, and in thousands they left the valley. They were massacred and they were forced to leave. Is the same thing happening once again? And will Kashmir react differently this time, stand against Pakistan state-sponsored terror, fight as one people against these external radical forces, sir?
Their intention is pronounced and clear, Gaurav. वहाँ तो change of heart हुआ नहीं है. They will look for opportunities to repeat every unfortunate juncture that we have seen in the past. But I believe that we are quite capable of thwarting those designs militarily, the law and order prism. And as a society, I think our generation of young Kashmiris, or the generation that has come after us, they realize that a syncretic existence in Jammu and Kashmir is essential to our identity. That Jammu and Kashmir belongs to people of every faith, ethnicity, religion and linguistical diversity equally. जितना एक कश्मीरी मुसलमान का हक कश्मीर पे उतना एक कश्मीरी पंडित का भी है. मुझे लगता है this generation is progressive, they understand that, they appreciate that, and they will come together. I am very hopeful that we will unite, we will come together against all such evil designs. And law and order level पे क्या हो, military level पे क्या हो, administrative level पे क्या हो, I will reiterate this fact, Gaurav, that the social outrage against this, the fact that we should never allow sanctity through our silence for these murders and these atrocities, I think our generation understands that, and I think our generation has and will continue to rise to the occasion.
Junaid Mattu, Mayor of Srinagar, for the moment, many thanks for joining me here on India Today.